Good morning. Namaste and Lakach Jayom Guru. Loving greetings to all of my dearly beloved brothers and sisters. How are we doing today? Are we awake and ready? Ready to dive in to another energy traffic check? Such a blessing to be able to get together and find out what are the energies for today so that we can have a more harmonious day. Let's grab our galactic calendar and let's open up to the fourth moon, the self-existing moon of form. And we see that we're here in this third week, this blue transforming week. And we're finishing up this blue transforming energy wave here today with the combination of this tone and this frequency. Today we see the tone is the bar, which is the fifth galactic tone, Ho. The overtone tone of radiance, right? Representing our center, right? Looks like our spine because it's representing our center, right? Where our chakras are, our energy centers, right? And so this overtone tone of radiance, Ho, today is conjoining with white mirror ETZNAB, right? When white mirror ETZNAB comes together with the overtone tone of radiance, we say white overtone mirror today, right? White overtone mirror, right? Well, let's take a quick look in the back of our galactic calendar where we're going to get a good description of this tone and this frequency. We like to take a look at the tone first, because the tone is going to tell us what the solar frequency is like today, right? We're talking about ETZNAB, right, as the solar frequency, and Ho is the tone part of our galactic signature. So we're going to find tone Ho on page 6, the overtone tone of radiance, has 3 key words: empower, command, and radiance, right? Always radiance is going to be in with the overtone tone of radiance. So, empower, command, and radiance. We have a quote that comes from the Mayan factor to help us understand this overtone tone of radiance, the fifth galactic tone. The principle of center, governed by the number, or I should say number energy, Ho, the fifth galactic tone, allows the order of Can, the fourth galactic tone, to move as the seasons move around a common solar center. Tone Ho is the principle of center, which animates the world of form. Understanding the 13-tone wave spell as a sequence, the radiance of tone Ho amplifies the form structured by tone Can. Measured and defined, form is secured and ready to be radiantly shared with the empowered expression of tone Ho. All radiance emanates from a center point, and every individual has a personal center, a place of strength and stillness in the core of one's being, a point of autonomy and authenticity, an inner sphere of fearless, egoless self-love. This center connects us with the Earth center and to the core of the Milky Way, as well as to the spiritual center of creation, our source. Living from a communion with this center establishes a holistic connection between our inner and outer worlds, bringing an overtone of empowerment to all that we do. Tone Ho provokes us to connect with our truth and radiate that knowing. When we are in communion with our own knowing, that radiance expands into the environment and empowers others to discover and shine their truths. Tone Ho embodies the power of nonlinear radial time. The Overtone Tone Ho directs: focus on the heart of the matter. Navigate as though you are shooting a film out of sequence. We affect all aspects of our experience by centering in the ever-present now. Center the mind in stillness. Center the heart in love. Center the body in breath, and you will find that you are centered in the cosmos. Right? Tone Ho is reminding us that our spine is the center of our universe. All the universe is going around your spine, isn't it? Look around. Everything is around you, and it's all going around you. Your spine is the center of your universe. That's Tone Ho, the overtone tone of radiance. Next, we'll take a look at the solar frequency, the other half of our galactic signature. And we'll turn a few pages to page 13, where we find White Mirror ETZNAB. 3 key words: reflects, endlessness, and order. Right? Well, that's what a mirror is about, right? And our quote: we don't see things as they are. We see things as we are. Kind of a cryptic statement, isn't it? You don't see things as they are. We see things from our perspective, so we see things how we are. We don't all see things the same. We see from our perspective. And as human beings, we hold many perceptions about ourselves, about others, and about the world around us. While it appears these viewpoints are founded on evidence and experience, all perceptions are actually reflecting the climate and content of our own psyche. As Jangan scholar Paul Levy shares with us, the universe is a divine ink blot. We are the meaning of this ink blot. The universe is very malleable. In other words, like clay, right? And the way that we interpret this universe has a creative potency on how this universe manifests. In recognition that all perspectives are relative to the orientation of the viewer, White Mirror ETZNAB allows all viewpoints their validity. Even in the face of seeming opposition and contradicting beliefs, White Mirror ETZNAB understands all opinions to be subjectively true. Knowing within this holographic universe, there are no fixed absolutes. In essence, it is this endless diversity of reflection which composes the mysterious order of the whole, the many facets of the one. White mirror ETZNAB invites us to delve into the source of reflection and polish the mirror of our mind, that we may see from the deepest clarity we are capable of. In this way, all occurrences in our lives can be used to see ourselves more clearly. As an ongoing meditation of self-reflection. Ultimately, as we walk through the reflections, we can enter into the greater reality, the truth behind the Hall of Mirrors, into the divine order which pervades all. And we have a quote to wrap up this idea of the white mirror ETZNAB energy for today from Rumi. We are the mirror as well as the face in it. We are tasting the taste this minute of eternity. We are pain and what cures pain. We are the sweet cold water and the jar that pours. That's white mirror ETZNAB. A kind of a brief description out of our calendar. That's the second part of our galactic signature. We've looked at the tone and the frequency separately. Now let's set our calendars aside and let's grab our Cosmic Dream Spell Astrology Wisdom Workbook, where we're going to blend these energies together and actually now talk about the galactic signature for today, where we put this tone, Ho, this idea, together with this idea of ETZNAB for one idea for this whole day's energy. This is what we're going to watch for. This is what we're going to harmonize with and kind of be like today, and just watch for this going on in the day today, all around us. We want to turn to page 18, where we see that today's galactic signature is Kin 18, white overtone mirror, Ho ETZNAB, right? This white mirror ETZNAB, today conjoining with the fifth galactic tone, the overtone tone of radiance, Ho. So today we say Ho ETZNAB. After defining the self-existing tone of form comes the radiant empowerment of the overtone tone of radiance. White overtone mirror, Ho ETZNAB, guides and teaches us to discern truth from illusion through reflecting the divine light of natural order in order to access and remain in the heart center of our essential being. When we are balanced in the heart center of our essential being, we naturally radiate outwards in all directions, transmitting intelligent vibrational energy that is felt and perceived in ever-widening energetic rings. The correct command of our lives and resources is an expression of a centered state of being. All true empowerment flows from the heart center of our essential being. White overtone mirror, Ho ETZNAB, encourages us to learn from the mirrors provided by other people and situations, fearlessly facing our fears and unconsciousness, so as to access a centered state of being. White overtone mirror, Ho ETZNAB, also reminds us to release everything that does not authentically reflect our essential being. White overtone mirror, Ho ETZNAB, invites us to anchor ourselves to the core of our essential being, our authentic self, so that we may understand and surrender to the ever expansive surges of invisible vibrational currents of change, which quicken and rearrange our existence. New powers of wholeness and empowerment are offering themselves to be claimed and actualized. Let us cast our intelligent, radiant, vibrational energies out into the vast and loving arms of our unseen Creator and receive back vitalization, inspiration, and sacred communications that are always endlessly moving through the conduits of our human vessel. This conduit of our spine, right? So that's Ho ETZNAB, white overtone mirror. Next, we want to do some drawing and coloring. We can draw this, well, it's a pretty simple archetypical glyph, right? We kind of make this step formation going up and then down here. And we go to the other side and the same step formation up and then down. And then just connect them in the middle. And then we'll see that the left mirrors the right, the top mirrors the bottom, and it's white mirror ETZNAB. We don't have to color it because it's white today. Remembering white north purifies and refines. Right? That's what we use a mirror for, right? To clean off the face, right? Purify the face, refine our look, right? So, next we want to draw Ho. It's just a bar, right? It's going to be a white bar. We want to draw it in relation to ETZNAB like this, right next to it, right? They're both white, no coloring for today. Next, we want to fill in the blanks at the bottom of our workbook here and do our affirmation together. Our first blank is the kin number 18. And then we want to write in with our hand so that we will remember always that today's galactic signature in English is white overtone mirror. Right? When we say it in English, we put the tone in the middle. We say white for white mirror, the overtone, and ETZNAB, or mirror. Mirror, white overtone mirror. In English, right? In the Mayan way of speaking, we say the tone first. We say Ho ETZNAB. Then the next blank is color and direction. We know that white mirror, right? Obviously white. But what is the direction? Do we remember? White north. And what does the white north energy do? The white north purifies. White north refines. We want to write that in right underneath there. White north in the line. And then underneath where it says color and direction, right under there, just put in purifies, refines. That way you won't be forgetting. Next, we have these 3 circles here. The lunar phase is first, and we want to write in over top of the circle the word waning because the moon is in a waning phase. And color in the moon a little bit darker than yesterday's. It's not a galactic activation portal day, nor is it a Pocahontas clear day. We'll talk about those on those days. That brings us to our affirmation for today. I'm going to read through it one time, just to make sure we got it all filled in right. Let's watch for those 3 key words for the tone, 3 key words for the frequency, empower, command, and radiance for the overtone tone of empowerment whole. And reflect order and endlessness for ETZNAB white mirror. So I'll read through it one time just to make sure we got it just right. Today I empower in order to reflect commanding order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the overtone tone of radiance. And today I am guided by the power of death without dying. So now let's do it together 3 times with feeling. Today I empower in order to reflect commanding order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the overtone tone of radiance. And today I'm guided by the power of death without dying. Kimi. Today I empower in order to reflect commanding order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the overtone tone of radiance. Today I am guided by the power of death without dying, which is Kimi. Today I empower in order to reflect commanding order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the overtone tone of radiance. Today I am guided by the power of death without dying, which is Kimi. Namaste and Lakech, Jayom Guru. There we have it. Another energy traffic check complete. Now we're just about ready to get on out there and encounter these energies for today. This Ho ETZNAB energy for today. Now we know what to play match game with. Now we know what we're watching for today. So we won't get run over by energy traffic, right? Let's wrap up with a little bit of wisdom from our guru to help us, again, live a happier, simpler life. Our guru is talking to us out of Man's Eternal Quest today, his book, Man's Eternal Quest. And our guru says, God has proven that when God is with me, all the so-called necessities of life become unnecessary. In that consciousness, you become more healthy than the average person, more joyous, more bountiful in every way. Don't seek little things, Guru says. They will divert you from God. Start your experiment now. Make your life simple and be the ruler of your life. That's our Guru's advice. Good advice, right? To keep our life simple and live a happy, harmonious life. That's our goal here at the Awakening Consciousness Fellowship, to help all of our brothers and sisters live a happy, harmonious life. So, thank you, my brothers and sisters, for joining in with me again today for another energy traffic check. God bless us all. Namaste and Lakech, Jayom Guru. Let's have a great day. Let's get on out there and enjoy this day. I'm praying that we all have a wonderfully divine day today. We'll see you next time. Bye now. Get a hold of me anytime. If you want to talk about any of this, we didn't really have a chance to interact. You really can't ask any questions here on YouTube. But, You can make comments. You can also join with us on Zoom if you want to find out about our Zoom gathering. We get together every morning so that we can work together and actually answer questions, right? If you happen to have a question about what we just did. Thank you again, brothers and sisters. We'll see you next time. Bye now.